So I just got the usual reminder from Shante to speak into the mic. Okay. Let's see. At least the alarm didn't go off today. Last week we came in and like the alarm is off, fire alarm. Sucks. How are those little animals doing in your school? Don't you have like a little goat and a little cow? Or no, you have like a little horse, right? A pony? Yeah. Dante hadn't heard from Kate. Zoom. So we'll go ahead and call to order Village of Biscayne Park Sustainability and Resilience Advisory Board, April 25th, 2023. William Aitken, Daniela Carbonera,
Present.
Antoinette Roman,
Present.
and Alexander Bernhard, myself present. I'm going to turn your microphone on. I think it's on there. Yours, I think you just turned it off. No, Antoinette. No, yours is on. His is on.
No, it's on.
Daniela's is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Antoinette, yours is on. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So did anybody get a chance to take a look at the fertilizer that they had proposed to use in the village? Basically an organic fertilizer.
Yeah, seems kind of good.
Yeah.
But there isn't any kind of fixed price they can provide, something like that.
I didn't see anything about the price. Basically, they were just asking for our feedback on the actual product itself, which
Fully organic.
I think it looked really good, actually. Yeah. Okay. So let's just take a vote that we will recommend to the commission, to the manager that they do use that fertilizer. All in favor?
In favor.
Okay, everybody in favor? That was quick. I was pretty impressed, actually. Let's see. So the Earth Day activities we had actually, so I think next year we should try to plan a little bit more in advance to do something on Earth Day. I don't know if, did anybody get a chance to go to, I mean, Antoinette, I think you passed by. Daniela, did you go?
I was swinging by on the afternoon, like from 2 to 4,
Huh?
and it was kind of interesting, but they was already kind of dismantling everything.
Mm, yeah.
I don't know if it was a really a good platform to propose a solar solution and thing, because the spirit was more like the market for the flowers or some food and things.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a good point where we should kind of totem something where we promote
Right.
initiative where you can have a link
Yeah.
or the famous code bar, you know.
Yeah. The QR code. Yeah.
This will be a good thing because the people is going there and can download some information. This will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, we were thinking about maybe like having a table or something where we can have information. for people
Yeah.
to Plan it and we have more time.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I think the only thing about we just have to, and I'll find out from from Shantae, just because of like sunshine laws, I don't think that more than one of us can be at the table at a time. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's what it is. So I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm pretty sure it is. So we would probably just do like, you know, one person could do an hour or two, another person can do like an hour or two. So anyway, I think it would be nice to do something, since it's pretty related to what we do. So definitely next year, maybe with a little more planning, we can. Yeah, it doesn't need to be anything elaborate. I think people just like to be engaged. Residents like to be engaged.
Ideas or things.
Yeah, I mean, I just passed by in my car and had a little bit of FOMO. At that point, I couldn't even walk at all. So I was just like, okay, this looks like it's nice, but didn't get to stop by. So, but yeah, I think it would be good to do that next year. And then I sent an email earlier today on web content. Did everybody get a chance to take a look at some of those links? I can go over what it was. Basically, I looked at, so Shantae went ahead and updated the website as we requested last time, with the links that we requested. Unfortunately, one of the links that I provided her with was broken, so I need to provide the correct one. But I also noticed that, and I hadn't had a chance to check until now, that I'm basically bedridden. So I'm like, oh, let me check the website. So most of the links are either broken or like way outdated. So like almost everything in that area of like going green is like totally outdated. Even like the way that it's kind of presented, it's just like, to me, it's a little bit, it's not that serious. So what I presented, let's see. And this is what I shared with Shantae that she forwarded to you guys.
There is any equivalent for Miami-Dade web page?
There is. So I actually, it's not really like there's a sustainability and resilience link, which is actually one of the links that I propose that we add. Because if you look at what it is now, it just kind of like, it looks like just a bunch of links, and then like the links don't have descriptions and most of them are broken. So it's kind of like,
After the
we're not
second
that
one, you
serious.
don't try anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So they're either totally outdated. Like one of them's from like 2016 and it's about ecologically friendly pet food or something like that. And it's like not really that. I don't know how relevant it is. And it's also just like really old. So the first thing that I wanted to propose, and I would love to get some feedback too, is so right now, if you look at that part of the website and you click on sustainability and resilience, the first tagline on the top, it says the Village of Biscayne Park is working towards going green. That doesn't really mean much anymore. Below are resources and helpful tips on how residents can do their part for their earth as well. Okay, so what I am proposing, you know, to maybe reword that a little bit for something a little more impactful. And of course, this is just my idea, but you know, everybody obviously should give inputs. So what I said is something along the lines of, the Village of Biscayne Park is a community focused on preserving our natural resources now and in the future. Below are resources for living in a sustainable way, protecting our community's ecology, and planning for resilience to flooding. So that's kind of my take on something that seems a little more relevant to the
Do you
current
think it
time.
would be worth even to add, if you have any question, write to village clerk will redirect the question to us as a board?
You know, I was thinking about that actually. I was thinking about that. Yeah, but I was thinking like either that or take the chance and mention the fact that we have the village advisory board and when the meetings are, so that if people are interested in being
Hmm.
engaged, they can come to the meeting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if everybody's in favor, I don't know if they can do that because it's a board and
The thing is like if you leave an email, it's still something even a shy person can do it.
right.
Appear is still
True.
character.
Yeah, so we can tell, we'll tell them we have the meetings and then
Yeah,
feel free
exactly.
to reach out to the village clerk.
Yeah.
Who can communicate to the Sustainability and Resilience Advisory Board on your behalf. I think it's a great idea. So let's see. Because I think it's I mean, it's pretty prominent. I mean, you go to the website and when you click on assistance, it's like right there, sustainability and resilience. So it's actually a really good thing that we have that there. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. The Village of Biscayne Park is a community focused on preserving our natural resources now and in the future. Below are links to websites about living in a sustainable way, protecting our community's ecology, and planning for resilience to flooding. Residents are encouraged to attend the Sustainability and Advisory Board meetings. Please check village calendar or to email the village clerk at link to her email so that issues can be brought to the attention of the board.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah. I mean, it's still allowed to participate. Like if we can publish the calendar where we are meeting
Mm-hmm.
or just get hyperline link
Yeah.
to the calendar. So if you want,
Yeah. I
Can
wonder if we
person.
can do that. Yeah.
because we are updating, like today
Yeah.
is out of the normal meeting, but
Yeah. That's why I said check the village calendar, but maybe there's a way to link.
yeah,
Yeah. So what I'll do is on the word calendar, we'll make that into a hyperlink
exactly.
or village
Simple
calendar.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. So village calendar. All right. So does that sound good? Everybody in favor of doing that?
In favor?
Okay, great.
I think the layout was, right, it was good on the phone too. It's like, yeah.
It's prominent. I mean, it's right there. The websites, they improved it. I mean, obviously I think it would be nice to have descriptions next to each. So, and so the next thing I did is I was proposing a few websites to actually link to. So one of them is actually a new website that the Department of Energy just launched today. And it's got basically all the information for homeowners about energy savings and tax incentives for home improvements. Talks about solar, talks about electric vehicles, energy efficiency, pretty much everything. Everything is there. And the second one is the miami-dade.gov. It's solar energy resources, so specific to Miami-Dade. It talks a little bit about the county, but it also gives links to different financing options for people to use for solar. And the third one is about native habitats from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. And then the last one is the one that Daniela, you were asking about. It's just the miami-dade.gov/environment, and it
Yeah.
basically has like everything. And then the rest of the other recommendations that I made is basically just like removing all of the outdated links that, half of them don't exist. One of them had something about green, eco-friendly storage, but then when you go to the website, it's just a bunch of like ads. Like I don't know where these links came from. So basically, we would just have the 4 links that I just talked about, plus the ones that we asked to be added that we voted on last time. So I don't know. I mean, if we can either vote on that today and add those, and then if anybody finds anything else, we can obviously vote on it next time and add more, or we
Yeah.
can also wait until next time. I would say to just vote this time so we can go ahead and add those. And then if anybody finds anything else, you can add it. So, wanted to take it up for a vote to add the 4 links that I mentioned that are on the email and then remove all of the outdated links. All in favor?
In favor.
Okay, great. And then definitely if anybody finds anything else that you think would be good. I mean, the energy.gov link, it's got a lot of information. It's like a ton of information. Maybe there's something that's like better laid out and like easier to read than that, but that's good because it's like directly from the federal government. And so it's got the most updated information. Okay. I think there's something there about that, but it's a good point. I mean, we have the flood resilience stuff that we voted on last time that's there, but the hurricane, it's somewhere in the website. I know I've seen it before. It is somewhere in the website. You're right. It is somewhere in there. We have a special guest today in our meeting. Honorary board member. It says emergency contact information, flood insurance, flood protection. Interestingly, I don't see that there. That's kind of like out of our purview, but it would be something good to just bring up in general. Because I don't see that there.
I'm sure there's other resources.
Yeah, but it should be in there. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a standard thing in South Florida. You just email Dante. Okay, so I just wrote a letter to Shantae just asking if she knows of, something we can add. Okay, so discussion of Earth Day, web content, fertilizer. That was everything that I had. I'm trying to think. Oh, and I don't know if you all heard, the manager is actually going to be leaving. He's going to be the village manager. Yeah, Mario. He's going to be the village manager at North Miami Beach. So
Huh.
big promotion. Yeah. Yeah, really good for him. I don't know if they started interviewing yet or what. Yeah, but yeah, it's I mean, it's obviously he's been very supportive of our group, so that's a loss for us. But I think that they'll, that we have a good commission in place. I think they'll find somebody somebody well qualified. So that actually is all that I had, but I'm the only one who's been talking today, so please.
What is going with the grant?
You know, it's a good question and I don't know. Let me email Mario because I want to make sure that somebody's on top of that.
Because I subscribe to Miami-Dade, that I'm receiving kind of monthly, there is all the open grant and thing. See, there is tons of opportunity,
Yeah.
but you need to dedicate some work on that.
Okay, I just emailed the manager. Anybody have anything else?
Nope.
All right. So the next meeting, let's see, we're on the calendar for May 16th. Let's see what day that is. I cannot believe that it's going to be summer. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
People are talking about graduations already. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's the regularly scheduled day, Tuesday at the May 16th at 7. So I'm already usually planning on having that day, so everybody seemed like it might work for everybody.
Me too, yeah.
You're gonna be out to sea or you're gonna be here with us?
The next meeting, the 16th.
16 of May. Check. For sure, yes, because I'm not traveling, so.
Okay. Perfect. And Antoinette, if you could submit the minutes from today's meeting, and are we up to date on the minutes from the last month's meeting?
I didn't see, I wasn't here last.
I know you weren't there. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay.
Double
'Cause I
check
think
see if there was anything.
I think Kate might have sent them to Shantae. Or maybe if you want to just touch base with her just to confirm. Because we were both taking, I took some notes and then Kate took notes as well. All right, well, guess that's it. All in favor of adjourning the meeting?
Favor.
Right. All right.
The thing was, we talk often about the swelling, the things. It would be worth if we take a couple of pictures. I don't know what is the privacy things, but we make some recommendation like we select on the Biscayne Park. This is a good solution. You should apply to this one. I don't know if we need really the permission to do that. I mean, like you make a picture of the concrete telling this is the less recommended because overeating and things, this is the recommended one. So just visual, right? Because it seems we cannot pass nothing with the administration because it's too tough, but we can still give direction. Yeah. Yeah, we should. Yeah, exactly.